Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be recreating this Deepika Padukone inspired look that she wore a few years ago in a party. So if you want to see how I achieved it, then keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my Evian spray. I just wanted to wake my skin up before I start with the makeup. And then to prime, I'm using the Marc Jacobs primer. Moving on to the eyebrows, I'm taking the Milani eyebrow pot, I think it's called. Yeah, I'm just trying to use that to mimic Deepika's eyebrows, which we all know is like to die for. So yeah, I'm trying to make it as bold as possible that actually fits my face. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be taking these two foundations to give me the perfect shade and coverage. So the first one is the L'Oreal True Match and the second one is MAC Studio Fix Fluid. And the reason, because as you can always tell, my face is always paler than the rest of my body, and it's also because I don't tan my face and I always use SPF on my face before I leave my house. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline eyeliner gel in charcoal, and I'm just using that as my base before I put eyeshadow on top. For the crease, I'm going to be going back to my old love, which is the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm using the color Buck for the crease, and I'm just evenly blending that out so everything looks very soft and there's no harsh lines. I'm going to be taking the color Gunmetal from the same palette, and I'm literally like packing the color in so there's no fallout and it looks much more vibrant. And then I'm taking the color Creep from the same palette and I'm just going on the outer corner to give me that a little bit of a smoky effect. And for the eyeliner, I wanted to keep it simple. It didn't seem like to me that Deepika was wearing any kind of liquid or winged liner, so I just took the black eyeshadow from the Lorac 2 palette and I'm just very closely to my lash line, just pretty much creating a simple liner. Then I'm just going to remove the tape and clean off any of the fallout. And then I realized I forgot to highlight the brow bone area, so I took the color Buff from the same palette and just lightly dust that underneath the brow bone. For concealer and highlight, I'm going back to my old love, which is another one. It's the Maybelline Age Rewind Conceal and Highlight, and it's been a while I used it, and surprisingly I feel like in this video I'm using all my favorite makeup products. So yeah, I'm just very lightly taking my damp beauty blender and just blending it out. And for the lower lash, I'm taking the eye pencil from Urban Decay in Black Velvet and I'm just going with that underneath the eyelash. And it's okay if it's kind of messy because we're going to be smudging everything in. And also after that, I'm taking the eyeshadows we used on our eyelid. I'm just kind of taking the Gunmetal and the color Creep and just very lightly smudging that along. For mascara, I'm taking the L'Oreal mascara and I'm very closely trying to get all the hairs and like just trying to comb everything out. I really thought I was going to put some false lashes, but honestly it was almost like 11:45 p.m. at night while I was filming this, and I had work the very next day, so I kind of got lazy. But you can definitely put eyelashes if you wish to. And then I remember I forgot to highlight the nose and my usual spots, so I'm just going to highlight that. And then I'm going to be moving on to the bronzing, and I'm using the color Golden from MAC. It was actually a limited edition, but you can use whatever bronzer you want. And then I'm going to be taking a matte powder, and I like to use the Rimmel Stay Matte because I kind of have an oily skin, so I like to use something that's matte and I know my makeup is not going to move around or anything, and then it's gonna stay put. Lastly, for the blush, I'm gonna be taking the NARS blush in Luster, which is another of my favorites. I lined my lips with MAC's lip liner in Spice, and then on the center I'm just going in with NYX lip gloss in Lollipop. Lastly, I'm going to be taking Soft and Gentle from MAC for the highlight, and that completes the entire look. I hope you guys liked it, and I shall see you guys very soon.